Unit 2, test study guide, number 1. Which is an example of the associative property? When I think of associative, I think of what? Changing the grouping. Changing the grouping. Which one would be an example of changing the grouping? Cole?
B.
That is changing the order. This one is an example of the commutative property. Eiley? C, we've changed the grouping. Here, 9 and 8 are grouped together, and then I have 2. And here, the 8 and 2 are grouped together. I haven't changed the order. It's still 9, 8, 2. I just changed the grouping. So your answer for 1 is C. Number 2, what number is equal to 2 times 8? Go ahead. 2 times 8 minus 4 divided by 4. Patty.
Oh, it equals D.
D, 15. Follow the order of operations. First you say 2 times 8 and you get 16 minus, and then 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 16 minus 1 equals 15. Number 3, simplify the expression below. 14x minus 2y plus 7x minus 3y plus negative 3x. What do you think, Eiley? It is D. That is correct. 14x plus 7x is 14 plus 7 is 21x, and then I take 3 x's away and I get 18x, and then a negative 2y plus a negative 3y is negative 5y. D is your answer. Number 4, an electrician charges customers $52 per hour plus an additional $11 for travel each way. If H represents the number of hours worked, which of the following equations could be used to calculate the electrician's total charge? So, it's $52 per hour. Per means to do what? Multiply. Plus an additional $11 each way. How many ways are there to someone's house? You have to charge them $11 going to the house and $11 coming back. So which one represents this? It is A, 52 times the number of hours worked plus $22 in charges for travel. It's A. Yes. Okay. How is 10 less than the square of a number A expressed algebraically? 10 less than the square of a number. Square means to do what?
Put the 2 over it.
Use the exponent 2. So what do you think the answer is, Ethan?
A.
It is A. 10 less than the square of a number. So our only 2 possible choices are this and this, because they're the only ones that show an exponent of 2. And this is 10 less than that. This is the square of a number less than 10. So this one's the one that's in the right order. Number 7. Which symbol can be placed in the box to make the following an expression? An expression, not an equation, not an inequality. So what's the only one that makes it an expression? What do you think, Daisy?
C.
C makes it an inequality. So that's not it. What do you think, Hattie?
It's D.
It is D. D is the only one that keeps it in expression. If I used A, that would make it an equation. B would make it an inequality. So D is the only one that could work. Number 8. What is the value of the expression 8 times y plus 3 minus 5 times z when y equals 4 and z equals 2? Let's work this out by using substitution. 8 times 4 plus 3 minus 5 times 2. And 8 times 4 is 32 plus 3 minus 5 times 2 is 10. 32 plus 3 is 35, and 35 minus 10 is 25. Your answer is B. What is the sum of x plus 13 and 9x minus 11? What does sum mean to do? Add. So I'm adding x plus 13 plus 9x minus 11. They wanted you to add these two expressions together. X plus 9x is 10x. 13 minus 11 is 2. So your answer is A. Number 10. What is the solution to n divided by 2 minus 4 is greater than 10? So let's solve this. N divided by 2 minus 4 is greater than 10. What's the first thing I need to do?
Divide. Just kidding.
What is it, Eileen?
You add 4.
Add 4 to both sides. And you're left with, let's see, I need some paper.
4.
You can pick on island.
N divided by 2, this makes a 0 pair, is greater than 14. What is the opposite of dividing by 2? Multiply both sides by 2. And you're left with n is greater than 28. Your answer is D. Number 11. Write a simplified expression to show the perimeter of the rectangle. So perimeter means to add all the outside edges, the distance around. So if this is 5 minus x, this one is 5 minus x. If this is 2 plus c, this one is 2 plus c. Add those all up. 5 minus x plus 5 minus x plus 2 plus c plus 2 plus c. Do we want to add the variables first or the constants first? Okay, which one? The x or the c?
Or both x because it's first.
A negative x and another negative x. negative 2x. And then the constant or the c.
The constant.
Okay.
Constant.
5 plus another 5 is
Positive
10 plus another 2 is
12.
12 plus another 2 is
14.
14 plus 14. And then last, the variable c. I have a positive c and another positive c
2C.
plus 2c.
I put it a different way.
It does not matter the order as long as the x is negative 2x and it's a positive 14 and a positive 2c. So you could also have it written as 14 minus 2x plus 2c. You could have it 2c minus 2x plus 14. It does not matter as long as the x's are negative. All right, any questions? Okay. Write a verbal expression for 2x plus 10. So there's a few different ways you could write that. You could say 10 more than 2 times x. You could say 10 more than the product of 2 and x. There's lots of different ways you could say that. I will read your test and interpret your answers, but you must know that you're adding this and you're multiplying this. You have to be able to show that. Yes?
Oh, Mr. Haskins, he told me that I had to write 2 times a number. Yeah, he said don't write X.
Only that we're supposed to write that number. When is the test? Thursday.
Thursday.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. You'll make yours up. All right. I'm a little bit more lenient. You can say a number. I would, if you read it, a number, you would know that meant a variable. Is that agreed? So I would probably be a little bit more lenient in my grading. Okay. All right. Simplify the following expressions, or no, simplify the following. 5 times 2x minus 3 minus 4 times negative 2x plus 1. So what's the first thing we need to do here? We need to distribute. We need to distribute. 5 times 2x is 10x. 5 times negative 3 is
15.
So-
Negative 15.
so plus negative 15 or minus 15. And then negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8x. Negative 4 times 1 is
4. Negative 4.
negative 4 or plus the negative 4. Now what do we do? Combine like terms.
Man, I knew we were supposed to do that.
10x plus 8x is
18x.
18x. Negative 15 and negative 4.
Negative 19.
Negative 19. So minus 19 or 18x plus negative 19. Either one of those are acceptable answers. All right, any questions on that one? All right, last one. Solve and graph the following inequality on the number line provided. So let's solve it first. Negative 3x is greater than 12. I need to divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3. When I divide by a negative, I have to,
Flip flop it.
so it becomes x is less than negative 4. Alright. So go to negative 4. Is it an open circle or a closed circle? Open circle.
All the numbers left.
And we're going to go in the,
Miss Miller, I got it right.
I got it right too.
Well, fine.
alright, any questions?